Welcome to Bonus Stream Saturday. Where we're going to be playing some more Morrowind. I think this is day 6 now. Really enjoying our playthrough here. Oops. Nice. Hey, Reaper, how's it going, man? Nice. We are actually playing this tonight. I just hit no by mistake on that. How are you doing? How have things been? Vivek, we just got to Vivek last night. So, here we go. We had just gotten here. The great grand city of Vivek. We're supposed to be looking for 3 people. Remember playing this on OG Xbox. I was talking about it last night where a friend of mine had got it for me for Christmas, and I've always been into RPGs, but I'd never played one like this, and I had such a hard time that I really didn't get far. I don't think I even played it for an hour. But it was cool.
I haven't much time.
Are you who I'm supposed to talk to? I'm Devastator of the Gondolier. What is your destination? Oh, you're the Silt Rider guy, huh? Oh, no. It's not a Silt Rider. It's the boat. The boat.
What do you want?
But funny thing, I do have it on Xbox right now. It was given to me for free for like attending some kind of like conference or something. But I have it there, and it actually runs at, I believe, at 4K and close to 60 frames, which is pretty cool. So I may actually play through it again on Xbox on my own eventually. I had to get a pen and paper for this quest. Yeah, well, it does have the journal. It does have this to like be able to look up like different things, but it's still, it can be a little confusing to navigate through. It kind of reminds me of the one from Arcanum, where it was like, great, it has it, but it was difficult to follow. Fable and this were the best RPGs on the original Xbox. I don't remember any other RPGs on the OG Xbox. I remember there being a lot of platforming games. All right, we have to see who it is that we're supposed to talk to here. Kai sent me to Vivek with 3 tasks. Speak with Adam Runnerer. St. Olms, Foreign Quarter, Black Shulk Corner Club, Maramillo, a temple priestess at the Hall of Wisdom. Wow, this place is huge, huh? I didn't do that. I didn't do that.
I'm waiting.
I didn't. Hello? I swear I didn't hit that.
Yes,
friend. All right. We're going to just have to keep on looking around. We've also got to be careful. We're using up all of our stamina all the time by jumping everywhere. Oh, this is the Foreign Quarter. So dark sometimes, though. Lower Wasteworks. Black Shulk Corner Club. Okay. There's a lot of good RPGs on the OG Xbox like this and Fable, and others like Jade Empire and the Knights of the Old... Oh, I forgot about Knights of the Old Republic. I used to have Jade Empire. I actually have it on PC now, but I also used to have it for Xbox, but never played it. But I heard it was really good. It's a BioWare game, I believe. Those were all exclusive console-wise. Yep, but they're on PC now. Can I make it up here?
Keep moving.
Ordinator. Dude looks tough. Upper Wasteworks. Hold on. Come on. Stop it. There you go. Oh. Those are the different levels of this place. I see. Okay. Well, here's the upper. See if we can find that black shulk corner club or whatever.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Alchemist. Should Ninja Gaiden 2? Was that one on? Was Ninja Gaiden Black? Well, Ninja Gaiden Black was on the OG Xbox, but I'm not sure if 2 was on there. I can't remember. Oh, should you play it? I actually haven't played a Ninja Gaiden ever since the one on NES. But I have some of them because they look awesome. And I've heard that they're very, very difficult. But yeah, give it a go. Should. We already have a mortar and pestle. The game saved. The last... Did it not save when I bought that? Last night we played for 26 minutes at one point and it didn't save my progress. I wonder if that was one of the things. Ba ba bum. Ba ba bum. Yeah, I must not have one. $400. I'm gonna buy it. Good skooma pipe. I have one of those. Wait, what the heck did I just buy? Oh, a journeyman's one. Okay. Calcinator. I don't know what those things actually do. $452. Man, robbery. Yo, Shadow. What's up, dude? What's with the face you made in the chat? I got Ninja Gaiden Black for the OG Xbox and it has the NES version on. Oh, really? That's cool. That game was sweet. I never got very far in it. It was really difficult. It was fun. It was one of those that I could rent over and over again and be okay with not getting too far. There's the recall spell. You're in pain. I hurt my back jumping down a flight of... Okay. Well, it sucks that you're in pain, but why would you jump down a flight of stairs to avoid stepping on it? Okay. Okay. Sorry, dude. Oh, we love your cat, though, right? Is this common disease? Other than that, how are things going? What are you playing right now? I think you had said you were taking a break from games, but, like, have you gotten back in? No, you hate your cat? No, we love Stinky. Detect creature. Fun detected. What you got? What you got? What you got? Titan dagger. Iron Tanto. This blue glass pot. I don't know why we would need that. I lingered and felt my spine slick. Ah, dude. I hope you're like sitting down and just chilling. That's not good, man. What's this? The entrance? Okay, that brings us back out to the foreign quarter. This is gonna be really confusing. Wait. I talked to you already, I think. Nice. Ooh, what this? The plaza. Here we go. Hi. Shalom.
I'm a busy gal, so if you could hurry this up.
A smith? Guild of Fighters. Fighters Guild, nice. Yeah, that's the plan right now. I'm not playing much of anything. I'm waiting for a community anime night with another streamer I support. Oh, cool. You guys are gonna watch what anime you guys gonna watch?
What do you want?
Oh gosh, this place is too big. It's too big. Make sure that I don't get busted here. You know, trying to get that salt trees. Ooh, in that gold. And that gem. I was like, I can't move. Okay, this is weird. I was really stuck there. Okay, it just goes around in a circle. Second season of Symphogear. That's a game that you showed us once, right?
Please, I'm listening.
You're listening? Wooden door.
There are many creatures beyond the cities. Good hunting.
Good hunting. Oh man, cheap restore healths. Oh man, okay. I'm really bad at stealing, but I took them! Oh my gosh. Don't turn around, or else you'll know that I'm robbing you. Uh-oh. No one will be the wiser. Oh, nice. Yeah, it has great music and is good for making me feel hype. Nice.
Yes. What is it?
I need to watch an anime. I just don't have time. Ninja
I don't know if I can help you, but I'll try.
Had told me to watch one. Can't remember which one it is.
May your cues be quick and many.
You're not the guy I'm supposed to be looking for, right? Speak with Hulia. Hulia. As a mobile game, it said I feel like it would do great with a Genshin or a Honkai Impact type. You never know. With how popular Genshin has been, I wouldn't be surprised if you start seeing a lot of games that are mobile / console / PC. Especially because graphics and things like that are getting so close for mobile. And like okay.
For a fool.
I did take you for a fool. I'm so sorry. They're getting very, very close in the quality of games and such. Practice dummies.
What's your story?
I don't know. What's your story? Steel helmet. Right, that was the end, right?
May your kills be quick and many.
May my kills be quick and many. I sure hope so.
All right, I'm listening.
Wait a
Do you have
second.
something to say, Bosmer?
My name's not Bosmer. Bosmer. Okay. Wait. Okay.
So, where are you from?
I don't know. Is that an answer that you accept? Fighters Guild equipment chest. This is gonna take me down. Okay, it's same place.
What's your story?
What's your story, sir? Other than that, I've still been playing the new season of Destiny. Currently training for that real sweaty PvP. So sweaty. Oh, you didn't mind that I just took that? Nice. All right. I'm gonna take the arrows. I don't think I need bolts. Bolts I would think is for like a crossbow. I don't think there's a crossbow in this game. Cheap restore healths. Cool. Thank you.
I'm a busy gal, so if you could hurry this up.
Let's not make this official.
Okay,
Outlander.
I'm listening.
Move
Okay, I'm listening.
My time is precious, so make it quick.
Guild of Mages. The Smith. I am a smith. Ba-bum. Go. Trying to fully upgrade all my armor on all 3 characters now that they are getting rid of sunsetting. By sunsetting, do you mean vaulting? Is that what it's referred to? Scuttle. Wait, there was something else in there I should probably take. The bottle. Restoring that luck. Alright, so that corner club is not here.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Make it quick, Outlander. Sunsetting is when a piece of gear can no longer be used due to it no longer being able to be upgraded to the maximum power-up. Oh, okay. So not necessarily vaulting. How is it raining through the ceiling? How's that happening? Okay, let's go. Wait, we'd already been in the upper wasteworks, I think. You find the stairs down. Same thing. Okay. They were originally doing that so the PvE meta would change instead of using the same weapons for years. Well, the thing is that usually the meta changes with each expansion, though, right? All right. So do I have to? Are there no stairs? It's just I have to go through the upper wasteworks to get back down. Okay, that brings me right back outside. I bet the one over here does the same thing.
Not now, Outlander.
Yes, friend.
I think these do the same thing. Yep. To a degree, the meta has been SMG, grenade, launcher, sword. The longest time I can't remember a time it was different. That just sounds like it's more of a thing of like, it's almost like they made it that's how the game is played from the way it sounds like that's what everyone wants because of the meta. Yeah. Types stay the same, but the actual weapons change. Yeah, right? Yeah.
I'm waiting.
What do you want?
Do you think they'll ever make more classes? Enchanter. Because I bet that would help. If they had new classes, that would help with getting away from everyone using kind of the same stuff. Almost like a job system. Like in Final Fantasy XIV, there's a job system, and it keeps things really fresh. And what's good is that you you level jobs, not necessarily characters so much. So you can use the same character and it can do all the jobs, but it has to level up through the jobs. Classes, no, but they added new subclasses with darkness powers. Darkness. So basically shadow powers. Bingo, here it is.
What do you want?
Nope, that's not who I want to talk to.
I will listen out.
Not you either.
Make it quick.
Speak
Quickly.
Hey, there you are! That's right, it was an Argonian, not a dark elf. I welcome you as the friend of my friend, Casual, but I wish to go to my friend's bookstore, and these troublesome fools are in my way. I've tried to persuade them to hate my race, and I fear there will be violence. Perhaps if you speak with them, but be careful and be ready. Friend's bookstore. My friend Jobasha the Khajiit has a bookstore, Jobasha's Rare Books. If you will agree to travel together with me there, I will answer your questions, but before we go, I beg you to try to persuade these troublesome fools to leave us alone. Otherwise, I fear they will attack us the moment we go to leave. Troublesome fools. The sight of a free Argonian offends these racist thugs. It would tarnish my Moragtong honor to slay them. I don't want trouble, my friend. Seralis Golmis by fighting in his club, but I must go to my friend's bookstore where we can talk in peace. If you have a way with words, perhaps you can talk to them, or if you have a way with money, they might be bought. Otherwise, I fear there must be bloodshed. Okay, cool. I have used nothing but darkness since it was introduced. Makes sense. All right, thanks, dude, and enjoy your anime night. Sounds like it's gonna be cool.
There is someone watching me. I can tell.
I'm gonna have to see if Sympho Gear is like on Netflix or something. Alright, let's try and convince these guys to just leave. Am I talking to you, Fetcher? No, I'm talking with the filthy lizard, so push off. What are you, some kind of filthy lizard lover? You want to give your little friend a big kiss? Can I bribe you? Very well, Casual. I'll see what can be done. Get out of our way, Nawa. We got issues with this filthy lizard here. How about I give you 10 gold? I don't think so. That's not going to do it. Oh yeah? How about another 10? Is this supposed to be a gift? If so, it does not please me. Alright, alright. Well, that's thoughtful, Casual. I'll take it into consideration.
Make it quick, Bosma.
Shut up and butt out, Outlander. It's the filthy lizard we're talking to, not you. Very well, Casual. I'll see what can be done. Okay. How about you? Good day. I'm Raoul Giral, publican of the Blockshell Corner Club here in Vivek. We rent beds, blah, blah, blah. Same stuff as everyone else. Let's persuade you. I don't think so. That's not going to do it. About another 10. Oh, no! I just noticed that your speechcraft skill and speechcraft is considered bribing. You're too kind, Casual. I can't refuse such a friendly gesture. Bribing. The game. All right. Are we ready to travel again to Jabasha's Rare Books? Yes. Bookshop with a wide selection of rare and obscure books. My friend Jabasha Khajiit is the owner of the shop. Is here in Vivek's 4 1/4 in the lower wasteworks of the same level as the Black Shulk. Okay, but down at the end of the west corridor. Okay, cool. Let's go. Will you travel together with me to? I must warn you, unless these troublesome fools are persuaded to behave like. Yes, please follow me. Oh, what? All 3 of you. This is ridiculous. Get out of here. I didn't want to have to do it. I didn't want to. You forced my hand. Sorry I made such a mess in here. You had my 10 gold. This guy had my 10 gold. Yeah, throwing knives. And I bet this guy has what, 30? Was it? Did I only give him 10? I could have sworn I gave one of them 30.
Tell your friends
Sir?
about this place.
Tell my friends about this place? Sure. Alright. You know what? Actually, will you buy these steel throwing stars? Let's see. I don't buy that item. Okay, whatever. I'll hold on to them, but good to know. Lower Wasteworks. Where does this go? Room door. Okay. Hi,
Go ahead.
you have no idea what happened up there, huh? Bella's Drorin? Hilf the Harrier. Training. Medium armor, blunt weapon, axe. Okay.
Come on. Move on.
Arg. Alright. Alright, let's go look for Jabash's. I have leveled.
Not now, Outlander.
Outlander. Okay, hold on.
Speak, traveler.
Maybe down here? Oh wait, he said western. I'm on the wrong side. Oops.
Keep moving.
Ba-da-ba-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. See what happens if we go outside.
Keep moving.
Whoa! Nope. That brings us to upper. Where are you going? I don't know. It'd be great if you could tell me. Which way is which?
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Oh, wait. You could probably tell me. Ask a question. Specific place. Vivek has 8 cantons. On a map, it looks like a cross, with the foreign quarter at the very top, the temple compound with Vivek's palace, the high bane, the Ministry of Truth, and the Hall of Wisdom in the Hall of Justice at the bottom. The Halal compound to the west, Talvani compound on the east, and 4 cantons grouped together at the center. Radarin compound north. Oh my gosh. Guild guides. Okay. Jabash's. It's here in the foreign quarter on the west end of the lower wasteworks.
What do you want?
Speak, traveler.
Is this it? Apothecary. There it is. Oh my gosh. Like the one place I hadn't checked. Yes, thank you very much. We should be free from the distraction here. Now, I said I'd tell you about the Nerving cult so that you can report back to Caius. And I don't know of any sixth house cult, but I can tell you what I do know. Thank you. Sixth house cult. I've never heard of such a thing. House Dagoth was the sixth house, but in the war of the first council, they betrayed the other great houses and were destroyed for their treason, but I've never heard of anyone worshipping them. Dagoth, or the ancient head of the House Dagoth, is the devil of the tribunal faith, but I've never heard of anyone worshipping him either. How about my dreams? Do you know? I'm sorry, I don't know why you tell me this. In the old country, they set great store by dreams and omens, but I'm an educated creature. Dreams mean nothing. They are just fancy's imagination. Friend's bookstore. My friend Jabasha the Khajiit. Remarkable selection of books. Best on Vardenfell. Okay. Great houses. Ulia. Jabasha. Jabasha is a friend of mine. Nerevarine cult. To understand the Nerevarine cult, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders from what he means to Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine and the legacy of the false incarnate. The Nerevarine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Great House Dunmer. Here's a summary for Caius. Ask your questions and I'll answer in detail. He's giving me notes. How about the persecution? The temple treats the Nerevarine prophecies as heresy, and the temple imprisons and executes heretics unless prevented by imperial law. But since the cult is hostile to the empire does not interfere when temple prosecutes the cult. Ashlanders hate the temple, and particularly the ordinators, for their ruthless treatment of cultists. Rules. The Marksong executes writs and performs special duties as the ruling houses direct. Guild members never harm or steal from anyone except the target of a legal writ of execution. Never betray our secrets or our identities. If you break any of these rules, you must immediately speak with a master to regain your good standing, or you may be targeted for execution. Sixth House Cult. Same stuff he told us already. Cool. All right.
It wants something. What does it ask?
You talking about me? Not sure why you're calling me it, but whatever. Let's see if any of these books will level us up. Kind of doubt it.
Watch yourself.
So
We'll
many.
have no trouble here.
Dude, your books are awful. That's an ordinator. I don't want to look through every single one of these books. Oh, there we go. Medium armor increased to 39. Of course, right as I say, like, I don't want to keep on reading all these books. Now you know I'm gonna. Oops, nope. Nope. I'll be watching you. Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum, bum. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. Fascinating books here. Oh, good, he moved. What a nice guy. Okay. Two more bookcases. And to think I still have to find two more people here. This took forever. All right, we went up one skill level. Although the game did say that we actually leveled as well. What a fool! He was standing right in front of me.
Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble here.
Okay, I think I had saved. I think. Yeah, we had read one like over here. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, and there's so many more books down here. Oh my goodness. Also, there's an unlocked chest. They have made mistakes. Take them all. They don't even know. Whoops. Whoops. How do I read this? Oh. Fantastic book. Nice. Oh boy, I don't want to look through every single one of these books. The ones that are like in a stack of 1 or 2 aren't so bad to look through, but in this case 3. Ooh, another chest?
If you're here for trouble,
No.
you'll get more.
No, 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 no. I'm reading books. I want to get smart. Okay. Don't need to watch me that close. It's not like I'm gonna take anything. Come on. I'm not with the Thieves Guild or anything. Excuse me, I jumped over you. Joe Basha. Friendo. Gonna be sneaky. Oh, nope. Let's talk, me and you. What do you want? Sparter. I've got these books that you will absolutely just love. Wait, did I need that? No, I didn't. Oh no, I don't remember what I stole from him. Do I need this one? The Anticipations? Okay. Whatever. There we go. Whoa, my crime! Whoa! Whoa. Let's be cool. Let's be cool. Be cool.
Die.
So maybe he realized that those were his books.
'Cause it has no time for you.
You know what it probably is? I have to sell those to a pawnbroker.
We're watching you. Scum.
Gun. Thanks a lot. Hey, bud.
It wants something.
Your friend is downstairs waiting for you. I don't know what you're waiting for. Okay. Previous. St. Olms. Okay. Hall of Wisdom. St. Olms and the Hall of Wisdom. The Apothecary.
Yes, friend.
Yes, friend.
Speak, traveler.
Speak, traveler. Okay, that brings me back out to the 4 1/4. Need to figure out how to get back downstairs.
Speak,
Aha.
traveler.
What's this
Speak,
about?
traveler. 4 1/4 canal works. Trap door. Clothier. Trader. Ooh, a trader.
Move along.
Not necessarily,
Okay, I'm listening.
she's listening. Not necessarily a pawnbroker, but... Oh, nice. I wonder, the ones that are open, are those the ones that, like, I've read before? Skooma. It's illegal. Want nothing to do with it. Tawani Bugmoss is an expensive perfume made from the scent glands of Graysland's beetles. The substance is sold in sealed flasks and appears as a dark red-brown paste. The subtle but compelling fragrance is attractive to all mortal races and all sexes. Even a barbarian can be persuasive wearing this perfume. Oh! Do I still have some of that? I think I might have sold it. Yeah. Back when we were super overweight. Genie's key.
So what do you want?
I'm trying to get around you, but you're not really letting me. Okay. Locked door. I love the way that they whistle. It's fantastic. Four and quarter tomb.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargained for.
I'm not.
Go ahead, stranger.
You go. Okay. Trap door here. Underworks. Uh-oh. Don't disease me, rat. Don't do it. Cool. Go over here, check these crates and such. 4 gold. I find it funny people forget to take the gold out of their trash. You know, they shouldn't have thrown it away in the first place, but... Oh, a Firebite War Axe. Cool. Go this way. Let's go. Nope. Whoa! Wow, rude! All right, so obviously you don't want me to be down here. I see. Oh my goodness! All right, I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. Oh my gosh! Could you? You're hitting me so hard with a staff, dude. Oh, are you in the water doing that to me? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. All right. Not friendly. Got it. How about over here? What we got going on over here? Oh boy. You're not moving. Is there a reason why? Okay. Ooh, look, there's a ladder there. Loading board. How difficult is it going to be for me to jump back up here? Okay. How do I get back up? That wasn't so good. Am I as good as dead now? You go ahead, as good as dead. You go ahead, as good as dead. Okay. Nice. Okay. Oh, right here, there's a ramp. Thank goodness. Alright, Oh, I could... No! Is there a ramp over here? Yep. You go ahead, as good as dead. Go ahead. Man, that other rat died real fast. This one's putting up a fight. Oh, no. No poison, please. All right, there's 2 ladders, one on each side here. It's that same room. Is it the same? Oh, there's different trapdoors. There's a couple. Okay. You're also a bookseller, eh? Wait, if you're a bookseller, you might have a book that I can learn something from.
What's this about?
Okay. Yep. Just in case we don't end up attacking anybody by mistake. Lock level 65.
What's this then?
What is this then? It's it. What is it? Ba ba bum, ba ba bum. Alright, I don't feel like reading or going through all these books. Okay. Should probably try and rest at some point, though. Okay, this is a tomb here. We'd found the one on the other side. Oh no! What Ow. Anyone else wants Whoa! No, 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 no. No! there we go again. The over encumbered 175. Wow. Brought my strength way down. Okay. So let's see. Magic menu. Store health. Intervention. Darn. Fire damage. Darn. Let's reload. I don't have anything to cure my disease. Try it again. I probably could have leveled, and that probably would have done it, huh? Save. Oh, there's no Bone Walker this time. Okay. Hold on. Let's see if we can rest out here. Nope. Huh. Okay. Be really careful. I wonder if we can get like a. Nope. This is a fat rat. Oh, get wrecked. Nope. Back me into a corner. Alright, where the heck was that Bone Walker coming from? Not in there either. Wow. Nope, found it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no! Ah, crap. Oh no! Ah. There's that rat. Okay. Slow and steady. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna leave you in there. That's fine. Doesn't know how to open a door, so we're good. Okay. Oh no, another Bone Walker. He saw me. Let's go. Nope. Out of here. Out of here. No! Take that. Hmm. Okay. Hold on. Let's see. Do we have anything? Oh, I did have Bug Musk. Spell absorption. Cure disease potion. Oh. Wow. Okay. I want to see if the cure disease potion is going to work. Cure common disease? Nope. That didn't do it. Spoiled cure disease potion? Doesn't sound good. Fortify Magica? That only gave me back 15 of my endurance from the way it looks, or 5. Exclusive restore strength. Magica resistance. Well, looks like we're reloading. Okay. We're just gonna get the heck out of here. There's not much we can do. Let's just go. No point in risking the biscuit. All right. A healer? Hi. Store health. Fatigue, health, master. Cure disease, a spoiled cure disease potion. I have one of those already. You have a bunch of them. Okay, how about spells? Strong open. Wild open. Unduce's open door. Shield, mark recall. Cure common disease. I'll buy it. Cure common disease for once. Okay, I don't know what the difference is. Resist common disease. Resist fire.
Khajiit has no words for you.
Has no words for me? Bought stuff for you. A couple words I could think of you saying is thank you. Peace, peace. Alright. This dude's got a bunch of empty crates. Okay. So... there's no exit from there, so... we're gonna have to try and use the ladder on the other side over here. Okay. I don't remember that rat still being alive. Oh, get wrecked, rat. Haha. Oh, it's interesting. All right, let's see where this is going to bring us. Keep on hitting tab instead of caps lock. Okay, so this is the area I think we'd already been to.
The three, the spirits and thy lords.
Okay. Trader.
Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble here.
Watch yourself. Another tomb. The same area. Yep. Okay. So Canal Works does not mean the place that we're looking for.
Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble here. Scum.
St. Olms. Mara Millo, a temple priestess. St. Olms.
Yes, friend. Speak, traveler.
No, that's the Canal Works again. No, 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 no. We haven't been to this side yet. From the looks of it. Still raining. I was like, let me guess, still raining. Now, how do I get back down there? That is the question of the day.
Yes,
I'm
friend.
waiting.
Let's go. Excuse me. Pardon me. That's the upper waste
I
works.
think that tavern girl was looking at me. How can I tell her I'm not interested?
Speak, traveler.
Not interested. I almost wonder if I have to go back to the upper to get to even lower. Which seems odd. But I don't know what else to think at this point.
We're watching.
Yes, friend.
Scum.
That's out to the regular foreign quarter. Oh my. This is to the plaza. That doesn't lead us to everywhere though, right?
You want something?
My time is
Anytime
precious,
you're
so
ready.
make it.
Yes, I'd like to know how to get out of this place. Can I jump in the water? Whoa, did I? Did I seriously just walk right down? Not sure how that just worked. Okay. How do I get to the other side? Is there like a bridge or something? There it is. Redoran. Can't believe we've been going around this place for an hour already. Still says Redoran. Now we're in Halalu.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Oh, is this a different entrance? Okay. Alright, hold on. Whoa, whoa, wait. Arena, Telvanni. St. Olms. Okay. Here we go.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Okay, we're gonna go to the right.
I will listen, Outlander.
I will listen, but make it quick. Redoran. Okay. Alright, gonna cross this bridge here. And this must be St. Olms. Or we're close. Right over here. St. Dellen. And then cross here, and this is St. Olms. Okay, cool. Alright, St. Olms. I think I'm looking for a Khajiit here. Is that what it is?
What say you?
What say you? A Khajiit Thieves Guild operative. Adaranier. North 2. I'll hide in a Khajiit somewhere around here.
Go ahead.
I'm a sleeper, one among thousands. I bring you a message. Dagoth calls you casual, and you cannot deny your lord. The sixth house is risen, and Dagoth is its glory.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Sleeper. Alright. Keep going around. South 3. Probably also save. Nope.
I'm a busy guy, so if you could hurry this up.
Yeah, you're so busy that you're home right now. Okay, I gotcha. Aww. I thought I'd found him.
Has no words for you.
You go by a different name by any chance? Not around here. That sneak, she'll be here in St. Olm's somewhere, but where? I don't know. Try someone else. I'll also put that away just in case. Okay. All right. She's not here. We will... Okay. Going to the next level. Taking it to the next level. St. Olm's Wasteworks.
Yes?
Yes. Taylor's and Dyer's Hall. That was a different door than the one we came in. St. Olm's. Not hanging out downstairs from the way it looks. But, Tanners and Miners.
Let's not make this official.
Old Farmers and Laborers Hall.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Okay. Hold on. Let's make that. And just so it's on our map, let's go down here. Okay.
Any time now.
Any time now.
Not now, Outlander. Head on.
Brewers and Fishmongers.
I'm waiting.
Go downstairs. Canal Works.
Speak, traveler.
See, will you know? Try someone else. Dakajit Sneak, what do you want? Whether hiding from the census and excise agent again? I'll bet.
I'm waiting.
I'm waiting. Is this you?
Why do you approach?
What do you want? Aw. Underworks. Saw Khajiit and I got really happy for a second. I was like, woohoo, that was easy. St. Olm's Storage.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Okay. Wonder if she'd be in the excuse me, in the canal works or underworks. Are you gonna be really upset with me? Let's see. You know what I should be doing? Be practicing. Come on. Hey, one time. Two times. Three times. Look at that. Nice. Nope. A Cernararian. Nope. No, I won't. I'm leaving. Cool. That's the worst of times. The worst of times. Oh my gosh. Wow, really? Is it you? It is!
You approach.
Great, so Kai says to you, speak with Adoranir, and you have done this thing. You are speaking with Adoranir, but Adoranir will not talk to you about the Nerevarine or the Sixth House cult. And because why? Because Adoranir is at this moment very distracted by a nice census and excise agent who also wants to speak with her. Adoranir is what you see in no one important, just a person who knows little things and does little things. Census and excise agent. You do not know this? They are the collectors of the Emperor's taxes and tariffs, and the Emperor has outlawed trade in many things like Dwemer artifacts and ebony, and a census and excise agent will enjoy being a pest about such things. For several reasons, a census and excise agent is not Adoranir's favorite person. If you want Adoranir to help you make the bad agent go away, then she will tell you things. Okay, well, perhaps your ears are clogged. Bad people. If the bad people you are looking for are Kimona Tong and they're in Balmora, you'll find them at the Council Club Corner Club. That's the local Kimona Tong hangout. The scout would be Vadusa, Zathrion, Marissa. Aaron would be the pawnbroker. The thief would be Madril Therith. Sovar Trandrel is the savant. And Daniel and Velas would be the smith. Okay, but I need to know who the census and excise agent is. Alright, well, cool. We found Adoranir. Okay, so you were hiding here in Underworks.
Speak, traveler.
Adoranir. A census and excise agent has been prowling the Canton Flaw. And this agent, whose name is Juvianus Platorius, has been showing an interest in Adoranir. So my guess is that while this census and excise agent is making this appearance, Adoranir will be hiding in the underworks. Swims pretty good for a kitty. Gets her inspiration from the census and excise, I reckon. Look for trapdoors down. Okay. Where is this guy, though? Any slick one. I've seen him around here before. Alright. Do the anus. Are you just hanging out up here? You're a Khajiit. You're fine. Storage? I don't know why you would be in there, but check it out. Oh, nope. There's rats in here. You're just not gonna move? That's fine. Black Heart Blight. What does that even do? Strength. Oh no. Strength and endurance down. You know, I did over encumbered. I did learn or buy cure common disease. I don't have enough magicka. Do you have anything to fortify magicka? Doesn't restore it though. Oh boy. Can I? $270. Oh my gosh, did that just make me blow up? Oh, that hurt me even more. Failed casting the spell. Nice. Okay, so that actually did restore my luck. I guess it's just I don't have enough to restore all of my strength and endurance. Is that kind of what it is? Okay, strength's back. And endurance. I need more. I need Zombrex. I can do this again. Cost me like everything. I need to buy more potions, I guess, or really just learn how to actually make them. Probably a better idea. There's a barrel in there. Okay. Store agility. What is this? Steel arrows. I'll take them. Wait, what are these? Just bottles? Fancy bottles. Ring of shock balls. I have many of those restore lucks, but I never really seem to lose luck. Go back over here. Restore speed. Another restore speed. Cool. All right. We're gonna... I probably shouldn't have saved, but I just did. Not sure if this is actually going to be worth it, but whatever. Come on. It's only level 15. Yeah, nice. All right. Was it really just these rats? Oh no, please, please no. Get out of here. Nice. Enemies are nearby. All right, some decent loot at the very least. All right, cool. Let's go. Ooh, lock level 50? Ooh, I don't know about this. Lock too complex. Okay. Is this far away enough? Nope. Alright, so now I need to wait. You might know. I need to find out exactly where to find this guy. Nope, you just don't want to help me at all. Let's go over here just to make sure we do cover the whole map. Where does this bring me? Oh, look, there's our buddy. Okay. So, I'm assuming this guy is somewhere here on St. Olms if he's looking for the Khajiit.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
I wonder if they would be dressed a certain way.
You talk too much, Outlander.
I hadn't said a word. There he is. That was easy. I'm looking for a friend of mine, a female Khajiit named Adarinair. Do you know where I can find her? I'm just a friend. Speechcraft. Light armor. Speak. I don't know what we could... what we could say to him that would kind of make him take off.
I only have a few moments.
Really? You only have a few moments that you want me to tell you information? Alright, I'm gonna talk to you. Her name is Adarinair and she is a Khajiit. Do you know where I can find her? Lie. Yes, she just took a gondola to the mainland. Oh, there we go. What a disappointment, but thank you for your time. I was just heading back to the mainland myself. Anyway, maybe I'll run into her there. Nice. Cool. All right. Sweet. Well, that was easy. It's actually a lot easier than I thought it would have been. Thought we would have been looking for like hours.
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
Is it... Let's try this one. Try this one first. Nice.
Why do you approach?
Why? Because I have information. I have ascended to level 9. Very nice. Everything you do is just a bit easier, more instinctive, more satisfying. It is as though you had suddenly developed keen senses and instincts. Strength. Let's do personality. Let's do speed. Cool. So are you the one? Yep. Knows nothing about the ravine. I'm happy to tell you that too. If it makes... Wait. Let's thank for getting rid of the annoying census and excise agent. Indeed, Adarinair is very glad to see you. And is very happy to tell a friend of my good friend Caius all about the Sixth House cult. And Adarinair knows nothing about the Nevermarine, but Adarinair is happy to tell you that too. If it makes Caius happy. Ask away, friend casual. You said you know nothing, but... Silly superstition. Let's see. Sixth House. Knows about because it is about smuggling. Some smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients because they have a new employer, the Sixth House, who pays very well. But what do they smuggle now? Adarinair doesn't know, but they are very secret, and this is odd because these smugglers are always loud and bragging, and now they hush up like fat bellied kittens full of sweet meats. Smuggling? It's a big business. The Empire says we can't trade skooma, moonsugar, ebony, dwemer artifacts, exotic dumber weapons, and armor, and slaves. So smugglers trade these things, and smugglers also smuggle grief, sheen, and sujama to avoid imperial tax. Now the Sixth House hires smugglers, though what they smuggle, Adarinair cannot say. Can't pronounce it, or you just can't tell me. Okay. Alright, I think that's it. Very good, very good. Okay. Now... Okay. Maramilo, or Maramilo, at a temple priestess at the Hall of Wisdom. The temple compound. Alright, so somehow I have to find a way to get back outside to go between all the buildings.
What is it?
As much as that sounds like it should be easy, it is not. Okay, St. Olms. Okay, and... Okay, so south of here are the temples. Boop. Oh no. Oh, wow. Okay.
What? Why do you disturb?
Hall of Wisdom. Underworks.
Make it quick, Bosmer.
We're looking for Mira Milo. Hall of Justice. Didn't say something about the Hall of Justice, did it? Hey, Knife! How's it going? What you up to? Checking the library. Oh, there's a lot of people in here.
What is it, peasant?
Hey, there you are. I'm Miramila and Kai sent you. Follow me into the back of the library. We can talk here. Or, yeah, we can't talk here. Nice! Things are really coming together now. Yo, Dizzy, how's it going? The very welcoming people of Vardenfell, right? Always happy to see us. I know, right? How's it going? How was your night and day since last night? Go ahead. I'm afraid I don't know anything about the Sixth House cult, but I can tell you about the Nerevarine cult. Okay, go ahead. Temple worships Nerevar as a saint and hero, but prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Nerevarine cult claims the tribunal are false gods, hence the temple's persecution of the Nerevarine. A group called the Dissident Priests disputes temple doctrine on the Nerevarine prophecies. The proscribed book, Progress of Truth, describes their beliefs. Get a copy of Progress of Truth for Kai's Casades that will tell him things he needs to know about the Nerevarine cult. Book lists the disputes of the Dissident Priests with the Tribunal Temple doctrines. The temple has outlawed the sale or possession of the book, so it'll be hard to find. We have a copy here, but I fear I'm being watched by ordinators here. A safer plan would be to search local booksellers. Some booksellers ignore temple bans on outlawed books for profits or for principles. Okay. Okay. I do not care for the temple politics, but I have read Progress of Truth and it troubles me. I have friends, former priests, who have gone into hiding, so I am bound to come to the attention of the ordinators. I'm careful, but I'm afraid I'm no secret agent. Like you, Orkais, I'm a secret agent. Sooner or later, I, too, must go into hiding. If it is not too late, when you return to Kai's, tell him I am worried, and if something goes wrong, I will leave a message under the agreed code word, Amaya. Or for my usual Saturday bike ride, then water the clover, the cover crop where I plan to put some corn later in the season. Cool. Well, that's cool. Sounds like a good day. It snowed here today. It snowed and just kind of hung around the house. Did some stuff that gotta do, cleaning up, things of that sort. Hung out with the family a little bit. Just a normal day around here. We're pretty low key. Dissident Priests. That makes me think of the Pearl Jam song, Dissident. I really see snow maybe once every few years when I take a trip to the mountains. Oh, wow. It's actually been snowing quite a bit here lately. We didn't get much snow up until last month. Hasn't snowed here in the valley in 40 years? Wow. What valley is that? Okay, so this is kind of the same stuff she told us. Can you tell me about my disturbing dreams? That means nothing to me. Nice. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. You're in the great state of California. Right? That is that where it is? Right? I wouldn't call it green. More like golden brown. My gosh. Sophasil was the mightiest wizard and most wise counselor of the first council. I hadn't heard that name since like the beginning of the game. Alright, so I need to find this book. Local booksellers. I'm gonna forget the name of this book. Most of the time. So it's like fall all year round. Fall is actually my favorite time of year around here. It's not too brown, but everything gets nice. Was the virtuous wife of Lord Nerevar and later the consort of Lord Vivek. Winter here is like fall in many other places. Well, that's pretty nice then. Alright, I guess I'm not going to get any more information about this book. Summer, on the other hand, is a bit cooler than summer, where I grew up in Europe. Oh, really? By the grace of Almsivi, lords and rulers of all known, all Dunmer by these words that I, with Sarah, Halalu, Valando, Omani, have legally purchased the home and Satanine of the Dunmer Indril, Rathrion, and the accompanying land for the sum of 3,000 Imperial Drakes. Witness our hands on this third day of evening. Why do I feel like I should take this? Me and her are friends. She's not going to mind if I take this. Cool. Yeah, like where I grew up, we'd have over 30 Celsius for most of July. Whoa! Look, that's close to 100. Because of the Pacific, which is cold throughout the year, like 14 in August. Keeps it cool. Is Mario here? Mario! Mario! I don't know. We'll see if she responds to that or not. I don't know. Oh my gosh! Seriously? Are you serious? Like that actually worked? Oh my goodness. So 14 Celsius is what? Like 40-ish, 50 degrees Fahrenheit? That's not bad. That's actually comfortable for sleeping. I wouldn't leave the window open, but that's pretty comfortable. It worked. That's scary. But how's it going there, Mario? I hope that a ghost didn't take you or anything like that. We'd have to send Luigi out to get you if that was the case. Mario! 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 So many books! And no skills. Makes me sad. After I became the Grand Champion of Oblivion... The Grand Champion? Do I just fight monsters for the rest of the game? Hey! Spoilers! I'm assuming that's like part of like... What is it? Is it the companions in Skyrim or something like that? Or do other quests? Dark Brotherhood quest line is my favorite. I always like the Dark Brotherhood. I think that they're really cool.
Watch yourself. We'll have no trouble here. Say what you want.
I don't think I did a lot of their quests though in Skyrim. But I thought they were cool. They were spooky. Alright, I gotta find some booksellers. The Shivering Isles, Knights of the Nine. And the Shivering Isles one is like the best one, right? Cannon quarters. Yo, they're gonna shoot me from a cannon, watch. It says, "You're got a blight disease, Outlander. Get away from me and go get cured or stay." All right, there's a
I don't have a lot of patience for questions, Outlander.
rude. Do you want something? Yes, I want to look at your book. All right, so she won't talk to me because I have blight disease. Ugh.
Say what you want or go away.
I tried to say what I wanted to say, but wanted nothing of it. Can't sleep in your bed. Milo's headquarters. I mean, quarters. Now I need to find a healer. I'd found a healer once, but now I don't know where to find that person. Speechcraft is 7. Oh man.
Let's not make this official, Outlander. Move along.
Let's not make this official. You want a date? Is that what you're saying?
Whatever you're looking for.
Whatever you're looking for. Should be in shrines. But where are the shrines? Oh, there's a temple here. There's a temple. Everything else DLC is the best one. Okay. What is that? Yo, was that thing floating? Check out the floating rock. Oh my gosh, I'd never heard of it. You're afflicted with a blight disease. I am a healer, among other services. Nice. I sell a potion that cures all blight diseases. You can also receive the blessing of a cure by visiting a temple shrine and making an offering. A blessing costs less than a potion, but a potion may be carried for convenient use. Give me. Lady, where is it? No, you said you had it. Disease resistance? It's not that common disease one, is it? Because I took one of those and it didn't work. Darn.
What is it, peasant?
I played Skyrim, right? Yeah. I just don't remember tons and tons of stuff about it. And I also don't remember anything about a floating rock. He threw... Oh, it's something that Shao Gorath says. So Skyrim takes place hundreds of years after Morrowind, and by then the floating rock actually crashes down, which starts a cataclysm. They mention it in Skyrim. Oh my gosh. High Fane? How do you get up there? Oh, I bet if you take like a levitation potion or something. I bet. It doesn't look like you can go off the levitation, baby. Saint Nerevinar Vex Fury. All right, hold on, but whoa. Hi. Do you seek to join the temple? Heck to the no. Saint Dellen.
Do you want something?
Yeah, I want to get healed, but I don't know which one of these to actually use. Join the temple. Who would want to do that? Just heal me.
What, Outlander? Why do you disturb me?
Blah, 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 blah. Cure blight disease. $69. That's another thing that Morrowind had over the other games. So many factions you could join, made it more immersive for role-playing players. Yeah, I'm getting confused though, because like I can't keep it straight. Who likes who doesn't like who's the most normal, you know, and accepting of Bosmers. Oh. Oh, I don't remember that. Can you tell me what this book is? Probably gonna get mad at me. Oh, never mind. Book of Dawn and Dusk. It's easy, just do all the quests for anyone as long as no quest asks you to actually do something obviously hostile against another faction. Okay. Unfortunately, the Thieves Guild had me go and kill a couple people, so that kind of sucked. They didn't give me the code book that they had talked to me about, which sucks. What's kind of the rule of thumb here with books as well? When they're bunched up like this, is it even worth like reading through them all, or is it you kind of look for the ones that are kind of like by themselves? That we can stay neutral if that's your objective. I'm not really looking to stay neutral, but I don't know. If they start asking you to kill people from another faction, then you know you're going to upset relations, and killing is kind of final. I don't, but who were they? They were some people who were supposed to do something for them, but they didn't do it. Cure Blight. Am I good now? I'm assuming that I'm good. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah. If they didn't belong to any of the joinable factions, then they don't matter. We'll find out. You can tell if they belong to a faction by the clothes they wear, the places they spend time in, their dialogue. These people were in Halaod. They were in Halaod. And just like a little shack, it was a magician. And a Khajiit. It was a Khajiit and a red guard with, yeah. All right. All right, we're back in St. Holmes. Which one was this?
Keep moving.
Oh, this is Arena?
Keep moving.
This is probably where the first game takes place, huh? Elder Scrolls Arena? Now I have to remember where I ran into booksellers. Might have been in the first area. I thought maybe St. Olms, but St. Olms was where we found the Khajiit. Cool, I appreciate that. Yeah, I don't like spoilers. Even though I tend to forget everything, but yeah. You'll meet Vivek, no worries. Redoran. Okay, I think we're getting close. This might be here. Or not. Maybe that's where I want to go. City is huge. It sure is. And has a strange architecture. For sure. I've been here the whole entire 2 hours of the stream so far. I got really lost in the first place. The place, what was it called? The place with all the waste works. That's all I remember. Another thing I love about Morrowind, how completely different architecturally the cities of the various cultures were. Yeah. I guess with Skyrim, they were kind of like held down by like, no, this is where the Nords are and everything is Nord here. Oh, it's in a book. Okay. Belmar versus Aldrune versus Vivek versus Forgotten Names. Those are the Telvanni in the east. What I distinctly remember from when I first played this game was all the mushrooms, the giant mushrooms. I thought that was so cool. Which is why when I played the DLC in Skyrim, I was so excited when we got to go to Morrowind.
Speak quickly, Outlander, or go away.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much
This
time.
is where around where I started, I think. Gosh darn it, I'm back here again. No, I need to go north. I want... Oh, wow, really? Is Vivek, like, really old? I don't know if it's the mod that does this, but the sky in this game actually looks really nice. Here we go, the 4 1/4. This is what I was looking for. Hopefully, the bookseller that I ran into earlier, okay, I guess I have to go up those stairs, can sell us the book that we're looking for. Kind of doubt it. Okay. There's a place here. It's like the plaza or something. Vivek is over 3,000-year-old in Morrowind and around 2,000 years old. Wait, so are you talking about the person or the city? Here we go.
Go ahead, stranger.
You sell books? Nope. Wait, can you tell me about the book? Starts with a P, right? Okay, never mind. Baisa is listening. All of a sudden, no one has books.
Speak quickly, Outlander.
Vivek, the person. Oh wow, he lived to be that old. Yes. Guide to Vardenfell? Guide? What does that mean, guide? Mercantile? Oh, it's like barter. Joe Basha's rare books. It's right here in the 4 1/4 on the west end of the lower wasteworks. Okay.
What do you want?
What do you want? What you want? Here we go. Bet this guy has it.
It wants something.
He's immortal? I don't know if I should wait until you fight the Dagoth or not, because what is revealed after the mortal. Okay. Yeah, don't tell me. What happened to this guy? Hello? Oh, he's downstairs. Never mind.
You want something?
Yes, I do. Sure hope you have it. A very special book. Probably don't have it. Oh, goodness. Progress of Truth. Is that what it is? I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Yes! Yes! It was just there! There it is. 150 bucks. I'll take it. It's been a pleasure doing business. Wait, and nope, that's not what I want to do. Amaya. We found in the secret libraries of the Hall of Wisdom, but that they are guarded. She says it will be safer to search booksellers for a copy. She says some booksellers will sell outlawed books. To give to the spy master.
It wants something. Where?
The man with no shirt.
What's this about?
Go ahead.
Dark Elves were originally the Chimer, but after what the Tribunal did, Azir cursed the Chimer to become the Dark Elves. Yeah, I think they mentioned that earlier.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you want.
Okay. 4 1/4. Yo, these jumps. Woo! Alright. Let's go back to Caius. I think we're probably going to take the boat back to Balmora. Travel. Oh, no, you won't. Oh, no. The masks you see the guards wearing is said to be based off of how Nerevar looked. Everybody's got a mortgage. You have to pay him. Yeah, but the problem is, though, is that he's not taking me to Balmora. Is there a reason why? Caius is above his 80-year-old smooth skin. Are you mixing Fallout with Elder Scrolls? There's land fast travel too nearby. Oh, yeah? Oh, right there. You're right. Nice call. Nice call there, Dizzy. Argonians are your favorite race? I know. Whoa. Travel to Balmora. Look at us.
Where would you like to go?
Right here. Chewbacca's in his house. The high quality trip in the intestines of a large bug. Ugh. Let's not think of it that way. It's basically the limo that they had. Oh, do they now? There's smooth skins and dry skins. What's the difference?
I see I stand in good company. What can I do for you?
Thank you. Discuss my orders. I have your report, and I'll make copies of your notes from Hulia in the Progress of Truth. Give me time to read and digest all of this. In the meantime, I'm promoting you to Journeyman. I'm a Journeyman! You're doing good work, and here are 200 drakes. Go out and treat yourself to a new pair of shoes. And go do some jobs for the guilds or for other freelance work just to keep your cover story current. Or get some training. Then, when you're fit and rested, come back and I'll have new orders for you. You know what? Speaking of resting, I will just sleep in your bed, sir. Oh, hello, shirtless man. Oh, gosh, I had another dream. If you imagine cars to be living things, I guess traveling inside a car is pretty gross, too. It can be. Depends. You think that this is his cover, not wearing any shirts, and nobody can believe that would be an Imperial spy. True. True. In the Elder Scrolls, you can travel in a woodworm, and you can survive for months in a woodworm's stomach. What would you eat? Let us see people still... Hey, young Rasta, how's it going? I almost missed your message there, because it's on my screen, it's yellow, just like Mario's. Gotta see people still stream it, even if it's only 20 or so. Yeah, right? I believe it turns 20 next year. Pretty crazy. It's a great game. I'm having a great time. Woodworms are located in Black Marsh. Oh, okay. In the Elder Scrolls, you can travel in a woodworm. You can survive. Okay, you said that already. Whatever a woodworm eats. What does it typically eat? People. In your dream, a tall figure with a golden mask greeted you, saying, "There are many rooms in the house of the master. Be easy, for the hands of your dreams I have delivered you." Or from the hands of your enemies I have delivered you. Man. It seemed you had died and could see yourself laid upon a table lit by candles. But with your own hands you touched the figure, and the figure drew breath, opened eyes, and rose from the table. Then the room was gone, and the world filled with light, and you awoke. Fresh rocks? Rock. Is that how you say it? All right. I am ready. Buff, naked old man. Klingon dish, living worms. Nice. It's a delicacy, of course. I'm ready for more orders. We need an Ashlander informant. I have heard of a fellow in Aldrune named Hasur Zan-Subani, an Ashlander who left the Waste to become a wealthy trader. They say that Ashlanders like to give and receive presents. Take these 100 jakes, find out what Zansubi likes, and get him a gift. Then give him the gift and see if he will tell you about the Ashlanders and the Nervine cult. Then report back to me. Okay, so do I go to Aldrune, find someone who knows him, and then buy him something that they know he likes? Okay. Aldrune. To reach Aldrune from Balmora on foot, take the road north from Balmora to Caldera. Exit Caldera through the northwest gate. Through Aldrune. Though Aldrune is nearly due north as the racer flies, the road swings far to the west to avoid the ash waste, curving around at last to the east, even southeast before... Are you getting all this? It is a long trip through desolate lands and easy to get lost if you leave the road. Alternatively, pay for passage. I will just pay the passage, my God. Ashlanders. I don't know much about the Ashlanders. Most people say they are murderous savages, but most people are idiots. I know they hate their settled Dunmer cousins almost as much as they hate Westerners. They must be tough to live in the Ashlands. I don't think Outlanders can become members of the tribes. I don't know why anyone would want to. They sound really popular. Can you tell me about my dreams? You're worrying me. Yeah, okay. Hasur Zan-Subani is an Ashlander who left the Waste to become a wealthy trader in Aldrune. I will bring him a nice wine. Yep. And then they drink the his sap. So they are drinking their brothers and sisters? Is that what it is? I love how the Emperor sends you to a guy that chills in his house and smokes skooma, right? It's all just a front though. It's so they don't find him out. It's cool. It's cool, man. It's cool. I'm undercover. I'm just fitting in, you know? No one will suspect anything. No one will be the wiser. Alright. Let's go to Aljune for the first time.
Where would you like to go?
Where would you like to go? 21 GP, that's it. Nice. Whoa! I don't know what's happening here. Wow, my eyes hurt right now. It's really, really bright. Hi, Louis
Can you ask
Beauchamp.
your question quickly?
Why do you have a normal name? Hello, hi. That is nice to know. Meet you, casual. For a second, I thought you were the courier with a message. That is, with word of, my airship. My airship! Wait, is that it? Up there in the sky there? Oh no, it's just, a cliff racer. I built an airship, you see. Quite a beautiful craft. If I may be so bold, some scavenged dwemer equip parts a few, you know, long-lasting levitation spells. Very clever, a capital idea. I know, even a hired gang of what a crew, I guess you could call them. They were to fly far to the north, away from all this dust, to Solstheim. I paid them rather well. They were to locate Rothman's barrow and find a certain item. Okay, Rothman's barrow is a grave. Well, crypt. It is said to lie. That is the barrow. It's really hard to read the dialogue for this guy. The barrow is at the eye of the wolf. There's a formation, you see, rock, ice, that sort of thing, shaped like a wolf. The wolf was that killed Rothman. He's said to be entombed at the wolf's eye. It's only visible from the sky, or, well, an airship. That's why I built it. Built the airship, hired the crew, they find the barrow and recover the amulet. Then they bring it to me. Perfect plan, I thought. Recover the amulet. They were to recover, that is, bring me a special amulet. According to stories, legends, and such, Rothman was quite the, well, he had plenty of lady friends. He was ugly, too. Ugly as a troll. But he had a magic trinket. He wore it. The Amulet of Infectious Charm, it was called. By all records, he was buried with it. That's why I built the airship, hired the crew. I must have that amulet, casual. But there has been no word. I worry. I fear the crew has failed me. No, Lewis, I can't help you. I have other matters to attend. You have a deal. I'll head to Solstheim. I'll bring back some evidence that shows what happened to your airship and recover the Amulet of Infectious Charm. Okay. Sure, we could do that later. All right. Well, do you know anything about someone in particular? Excuse me. If I can remember the guy's name. Never mind. Guild of Mages. Guild of Fighters. Okay. Hi.
How do you do?
Baradras. Welcome to Altoon, casual. I'm Baradras, scout. Are you new here? I don't believe we met. Train me. Never mind. Boyada. Fire River. Foyoda Mamaka. Volcanic Ravine. Alright, hold on. Hasaur Zanzbani. Okay. Probably still gonna forget, but that's okay. Wow, these are really steep stairs. Wait, what did you say? You here for orders or advancement? Orders. I don't have much work for anyone under the rank of swordsman. Oh, these veterans are honorable enough, and they keep things pretty quiet around here. If you ever need any advice or have any questions about the orders you get, come talk to me. I used to be the guild master. There are a few things I might tell you. Tell a promising associate. Seek Edis Fire. Yep, I did that. Unfortunately, I broke the quest. I can also speak to Lord Bamal in Vivek. Advancement? Oh, the fight. Okay. I'm a journeyman for the Blades, but I'm an apprentice for the Fighters Guild. Got it. Cool. Code book. These orders have been given. You've been given to seem okay with me. Just try not to kill Sotilde to get the book. I've heard she's a pushover. I'm sure you can convince her to hand it over. I tried that, and it didn't work.
Friend.
This is a nice place. No. Hey, it's for Atronach. Wooden door. Close that right up. Nothing. Oh man, have I been bamboozled? This is Mazda. Mazda. Like the car. Mazda. Trailing. Nope. Probably sleep in one of those beds too if I wanted. Okay. Vámonos. Hi. Again. What in here? See, these people are smart. And they don't leave gold just all over the place. Hell. Of course. Oh gosh. You're wearing a dress and armor at the same time. I gotta figure out who will know what this guy's favorite stuff is. The rat in the pot. Seems like Winston loves clean laundry. Like that's his thing. Tongue toad. You got one thing. Guild to Aldrune. Or guide to Aldrune. Not exactly sure what those mean. You know what? I bet someone that is in his house or whatever would probably know best. Bum bum bum. Is this place always like this? This is gonna be hard to like look at for long periods of time. Oh, he's only 3? He's a little pupper. And none of these people keep money in their crates. Aldscar Inn. Bookseller. Pawnbroker.
Come on. I haven't got all day to stand around and talk
It
to
is
you.
really dark in here. Or it was. What just happened there? Like they just turned on the lights. Do I have anything I could just... Here, would you like these? That's it. You like this extravagant ring? No one seems to know anything about this guy. So bright. Manor District. Manor District, huh? Whoa! This is unexpected. And there's an area down there, huh? Lethry Manor entrance. Oh my gosh. It's a Rethy Manor. I'm assuming maybe this guy has a manor in here? Remorin? Oof. I don't want to just jump down there. I would think so, because they're from Black Marsh, right? I would expect them to know their home better than anyone else. Alright, this one has 3 doors. 3 doors down. Veteran Council entrance. Morag Tong Guild Hall. Benham Manor. All right, let's go down there. Let's go. No. Wait, no. That's where I came in, right? Do I just do this? Clothier. Alchemist. You know what? Let's check with the clothier. Let's see. Do you know what this guy likes? Bavali Tenerin. I flatter myself that I'm the finest clothier in these parts. Shall I tell you about my trade, or would you be interested in a little work? What's your trade? I'm a clothier. I make clothes and sell them. Of course, I make clothes with style and distinction. My clients are either discerning nobles or merchants of commoners with exceptional taste and financial resources. I made a brocade shirt and silk pants for Aeneas Serenidus. Gave me half payment on account and said he'd pay me the rest later, but it's been weeks and I have my own bills to pay. Find Aeneas. Get the overdue payment of 360 drakes he owes me, or get the shirt and pants and bring them back to me. I'll give you 50 drakes for your services. Okay.
Make it quick, Outlander.
Oh wait, did I actually accept? All right. I don't know. It's
Let's hear it.
cool. Look at that. Pulls a thread. All right, so if we see that person, we'll question them. If we remember. Here's an alchemist. I doubt this person would be able to help us, but who knows? Welcome to Alzrun Casual. I'm Sienna Stinaviv. What you got? It's a big room, dude. Let's see what happens. Chest of drawers. Blue clay pot. Oh, you don't have anything I want. Ooh, he's got books. Worthless. Calcinator.
I'm listening.
Bingo. All right. Talk to the alchemist. We've talked to the clothier. Nope. Enchanter. People got some big houses. Oh, really?
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
Doing some work. I sold a pair of splendid designer shoes bearing the light enchantment. The radiant glow is practical as well as ornamental, quite useful for late evening gatherings. The purchaser, one Enos Sarandis, paid me 120 jakes on account when he received the shoes, but he has failed to pay the balance of 120 septims in a timely fashion. If you would find this Enos Sarandis and return the shoes or the overdue payment, okay. It's the second time that person's come up. You guys should talk, you know, as shop owners and know who you shouldn't sell to.
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
Because they always stiff you on payments.
Come on. I haven't got all day to stand around and talk to you.
The lifespan is only 59 years. Wow. Alright, I think that's it. Alright, let's get out of here. Who can trust the Dark Elf anyway?
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
General merchandise. Smith. Clothier. General merch. Oops, sorry.
Speak, traveler.
I would love to, but it's really dark in here. Enos Sarandis. The young fellow's family has lived in Aldrin a long time. His parents died recently and left him their house and estate, but Enos has fallen in with a fast crowd. I believe he's taken to drinking expensive liquor and has incurred some gambling debts. He's a charming lad. Everyone likes him, but he's most not very sensible, and suddenly becoming rich seems to have made him an irresponsible fool. Sold a National handcrafted racer suede belt to a customer, but he has failed to make his final payment on time. If you were, oh my goodness, it's the same person. Same person. All right. Mercantile skill has increased to 7. What was that noise? Is this a temple over here? Morvain Manor. It's so dark and I hear scary noises. I feel like I hear somebody. Oh my gosh, it sounds like it's coming from in there. Sounds like a zombie. Is there a key anywhere? Is there a key or anything in here? Something tells me someone's dead in there. Zombie. Oh! Oh my gosh. You all ready for this? Yeah, they're zombies. Can I not hit you with this? What? Hello? Nope. Oh no. Why can't I hit you? All right, hold on. What happened to your leg? Lame corpus. And now I have the blight. Nice. And I'm over encumbered. They are infected with the blight. Is that what happens? Oh. Is there a reason why I can't hit them? Whoa! How did you reach me? Are you naked? No, you're not. No! Come on! Almost had that one. Corpus and Blight do that to whoever is infected it, left untreated. Oh. There we go, perfect. Nice. They'll never get me now. Stop it! Nope. No! Yeah! Take that. Corpus Weepings. I'll take them, even though I don't know what that's for. Whoop! Oh my gosh. We did it! Remus Morvain. Yo, he had a lot of gold on him. Silver short sword? What were you doing down here, bud? Nope. Oh, no, there's another one. I thought we were safe. Get out. Get out. Whew. Close one. Close one. So dark in there. Oh, and here we go again. Blinded by the light. Blinded by the light. Dunmer Temple. Oh, look at all these houses. This one almost looked like it had bunny ears. And Drethy's house. I don't know you. What do you want? Nothing. Yep. You think you're safe. I should have rested when I had the chance. You can always rest at the Fighters Guild, I guess.
Better things to do, so
Looks like a special house here or something. Oh, never mind. Already looked at it. The rat in the pot. Gildan.
come on. Okay, I'll understand it. Make
Look like a croissant. Are you hungry?
Okay, Outlander, but make it quick.
Okay, so this looks like it's where all the shops are. Bookseller. Pawnbroker. Aha! Might as well get this done while we're here, right? Hey, bud. Pay up, dude. You have gold right there. Yes, I'm Ina Serenus. Are you here about the overdue payments? Yes. Yes, I do have some overdue payments with local merchants, but I'm afraid I can't pay them my debts right now. You see, I'm a little strapped for cash at the moment, but I have certain very attractive prospects underway, and I'm sure I'll be able to pay very soon. Threaten to take the merchant's goods by violence. You clearly do not appreciate the finer points of honor, Outlander. No self-respecting Dunmer would allow himself to be influenced by crude threats. I told you, I have not the cash now, but I expect to have it soon. These are the words of a gentleman, and I will not have my honor questioned by a rude Outlander. So you're not gonna pay up? Am I just gonna have to seize your assets? Look at all this. You have so much stuff. What do you mean you can't pay? I tried to threaten him with violence, but he dismissed my threats and repeated that he did not have the cash, but that he expected to have it soon. Yeah, like I don't understand. I don't know what I'm supposed to do then. Hi, do any of you know? Yes. He's a trader and a wealthy one. He has his own room here. He was born an Ashlander and knows their speech and custom, and has grown rich by trading with them for the things prized by Westerners. Is that what you wanted to know? I wanted to know his favorite things.
Tell your friends about this
This scent is new.
Okay. All right. So apparently this guy has a room here. Do we not keep doors on these rooms? No privacy at all?
Make it quick, Outlander.
This one has a sword in it. Has a saber and money. Oh yes. Anyone else just leave money lying around? Cause I'll clean it up for you.
What do you want?
What are you doing in here? Okay. Ah. Doopy doop doop doop. Ah. Eastern provinces, the words of the wind. Provinces of Tamriel. Do you think maybe he likes books? That's what I'm guessing, is that he likes books. If this... I'm assuming that's his room.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm assuming that's his room because it's the only one that had, like, lots of stuff in it. There's also this one. But the other one looks like it... more likely. Trader, he'll be downstairs reading or in the back room below the bar. The back room. Okay. He'll be downstairs reading or in the back room. Okay. He's not down here because this is what I'm assuming is downstairs.
Quickly, Outlander. I haven't much time.
I think he really likes reading. A lot. The back room. Right here. Aha. Or not. Whoa! You weren't there before. Ghost. It's a ghost. I'm Hasur Zensabani. Casual, may you bless and be blessed. I do not wish to be rude, but if you have business to speak, speak it, for I'm at leisure and would prefer to be alone with my thoughts. Business. I see. You wish to learn of the Ashlanders from me, and what is it that you wish to learn? What do you know about what are their gift-giving customs? A curious question. A gift is a sign of courtesy among strangers and affection among friends. Among strangers, a thoughtful gift is a sign that you are cautious and considerate and aware of the other's wants and needs, such as particularly useful for traders and travelers. Among friends, it is a private thing and subtle with great risks, for the test of the gift is how well it is tailored to the receiver. Courtesy? Ashlanders may challenge a stranger who enters a yurt without invitation. Customs differ with different tribes, but leave when requested, and you may be forgiven. Be particularly careful about Ashkins, tribal chiefs, and wise women. Tribal seers and counselors. Some are welcoming, some are hostile. Be courteous and leave if requested. If offended, they may attack. A thoughtful gift. Yes, a gift that shows you have taken the care to learn something of the receiver. For example, I love poetry. No stranger could be expected to know this, but a book of poetry given to me by a stranger shows the giver respects me and has made a special effort to know and please me. But now I have answered your question and would like to some time to myself. Okay.
Outlander.
Let's go see if we can take a look at his books real quick. Yeah, every now and then they post in the or one of them, because they shared the account between like 4 people. Every now and then they post in the Discord. Let's see. Did someone
My
steal
time
those
is
books?
precious, so make it quick.
Hopefully they're over here. I'm stuck. 5 far stars. Riddles. Hymns. Oh boy. Let's go to the bookseller. What time is it? It is 11 o'clock. Hold on. Let's go see if we can find a book. Where was this? This is the inn. Well, we found it. And we also now just found the bookseller as well. Confessions of a Skooma Eater. Sounds like a really good book. Do 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 little boop boo da boop. And I'm away. I'm on my way. I don't believe I've seen a wood elf with such grand outfit in some time. Can help you. What books you got? Less Rude Song, ABCs for Barbarians, Ancestors of the Dumber, Ashland Hymns. Is that book again? Confessions of a Skooma Eater. Guide to Aldrune. Lives of Saints. Sarioni's Sermons. Special Floor of Temuriel. Words of the Wind. Yes, the Astronauts are a trader, a bibliophilic file. Likes poetry. I have a few such volumes here, I believe. Words of the Wind, Ashland Hymns, the 5 far stars around here somewhere. Okay. Wait. Words of the Wind, Ashland Hymns. Okay, so 2 of these are actually in that room. I'm gonna see if I can steal them. And be like, look, I found you some books.
Go ahead.
I'm here hanging out in my room. Please don't look at what I'm doing.
I'll deal with you, thief.
Dang it.
What do you want?
I want to steal a book. Somehow I was able to steal the money with no problem. But a book, heck to the no. Knowledge is power. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, come on, you didn't even... They didn't see me. I don't believe it. Get moving. Go. Go. Okay. Saving. Nice. Got him. Woohoo. Do you think he's gonna know that I stole his books? Like he marked them?
I will listen, Outlander, but make it quick.
We'll see. I have business. I have a thoughtful gift. The 5 stars. This is a gift from me. A copy of the 5 stars. Noble words of the noble warriors. I gratefully accept your gift. My people have never loved the written word, and I lament the ignorant scorn for such common yet potent magic. I thank you, and I honor your courtesy, Casual. It would please me to return your courtesy by answering your questions. What would you wish to know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult? Ashlanders, there's too much to tell here. Here, take these notes. I've written here what you should know about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult. But most of all, if you are visiting a camp, there are things you should know about the courtesy and challenges among the Ashlanders. And since you asked about the Nerevarine cult, perhaps you'll be interested in my views on the Ashlanders and foreigners, because a guiding passion for Nerevarine cult is their hatred of foreigners. They worship the great Ashkin and Hortator, Nerevar, moon and star, who in ages past destroyed the evil godless dwarves and banished the treacherous Dagoth and his foul hosts beneath Red Mountain. The cult is of small consequence in Ashlander worship and only among the Ursulaku do its followers have any influence. Other Ashlanders tribes share the sentiments of the cult, but regard the Nerevarine prophecies with suspicion and skepticism. The Ursulaku and the Ashlanders of the northern Ashlands and the West Gash in the northwest of Varnamvel. Ashkin Sulmatul is their chief, a brave and respected war leader and warrior protector of the Nerevarine cult. The Ursulaku camp moves with their herds, but usually lies closer to the Sea of Ghosts. Sweet. All right, I think.
Greetings, Outlander.
I think that's all we needed from him.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Give me 100 gold and told me to go and get him a gift. Then I'm to give him the gift. Ask him to tell me about the Ashlanders and the Nerevarine cult. When I have the information, I'm to report back to Spymaster. Cool. Alright, let's head back. Let's head back to Balmora. Let's see. Alright, where's that Silt Rider? Where he came here on. Must be right there. Boop.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
Same low price. All right, we'll go up here, talk to Kais, and then we will wrap things up because it is well past 11.
You seem like very good company.
Uh-huh. Thanks for your report, but keep Zansusabi's notes on the Ashlanders. You'll need them. I'm promoting you and sending you to the Urshkula camp to speak with Sul Matul and Nebani Maesa. Before you go, I think it may be time to tell you what's going on. The Emperor and his advisors think you have the appearance of meeting the condition of the Nerevarine prophecies. That's why you were pulled out of prison on His Majesty's authority and sent to me, so you could satisfy the conditions of the Nerevarine prophecies and become the Nerevarine. Here, this is a decoded copy of the coded package you gave me when you arrived. Read it later. It should explain everything. As you'll see in the decoded message, the Emperor and his counselors say you are the appearance of satisfying the conditions of the prophecy. Do you really satisfy the prophecy? Are you really the prophesied Nerevarine? At first, I thought We were just supposed to create a persuasive imposter. Now I don't know what to think, but I'm sure of one thing: this is not just primitive superstition, and we will treat it seriously, just as His Majesty commands. So Zanzabasi says Sol Matul and Nibani Mayasa at Erishkulu camp are the heads of the Nerving cult. So I'm sending you to speak with them, tell them your story, and have them test you against the Nerving prophecies. As heads of the Nerving cult, they can best judge whether you satisfy the prophecies. When you have spoken to them, report back to me. Here's 200 Jakes for expenses, and pick up essential supplies at Fort Moomoth. Okay, essential supplies before you go to Erskine. Ask them to put aside some potions and scrolls for you. Oh, okay. Courtesy of the Emperor. In particular, you'll want to cure potions. I hear the Blight is very bad up north, and use the Divine Intervention scroll if you find you're over your head. It will get you safe to an Imperial cult shrine, where you can heal, refit, and try again. Okay, cool. All right, nice. Well, let's rest. Dreamed that a tall figure with a golden mask spoke to you, but you understood not a word. He smiled and seemed pleasant, but when he reached to touch you, it terrified you and tried to escape, but you couldn't move. You tried to cry out, but you couldn't make a sound. The figure kept smiling and talking, but you felt sure he was trying to cast some sort of spell on you. When you woke, you couldn't recall how the dream ended. And there we go. Next time, we'll be going to Fort Moomoth, picking up those supplies, and then we're going to be heading over to Ereshkigal camp to talk to those two people, the heads of the tribe. So, should be fun. I have no idea what's coming up. So, yeah, this is getting good. But it is 10 past 11. We're going to wrap things up here. I hope everyone enjoyed. Everyone, thanks so much for hanging out and keeping me company here. Makes this a lot more of a fun experience, and hope you're enjoying it as well. This has been a really fun playthrough, and I think we probably have quite a ways to go, so buckle up. But until next time, take care, and hopefully I'll see you next time.